down on Jefferson, open every Friday and then also every first Saturday. If you're in the area of downtown Detroit, I tell you, it's a great place to go visit. WHPR is kind of an offshoot of WGPR. WGPR down on Jefferson produced shows like The Scene and Electrifying Mojo was a part of that. And Mr. R.J. Watkins and Henry Tyler and myself, we were all a part of WGPR. And WGPR TV 62 was the first minority-owned television station in the country. And it's also featured as a national exhibit and the National Museum in Washington, D.C. So we're so happy and excited that we got a grant, a partial grant from Art Ops Community Regranting Program and the Herb Family Foundation along with WHPR to present a great summer arts program for the youth here in Highland Park. And we talked with the youth about some of the topics that concern them. We're going to start with Karima. Karima's over here on camera. Let's see, we got you on camera. Okay. Karima, we talked about some of the topics that you are interested in, and one of the topics you mentioned is animal cruelty. Can you tell us why that was important to you, that topic?
Because I remember going to like this festival thing where like I was going there to pick up my little cousin, and like I see all these animals all chained up and like inside cages for human amusement, and that made me really, really angry.
Yeah, I can just imagine. I know a lot of people have pets, and even when we see in the circus, sometimes we get excited and it's for our entertainment, but you just wonder what it took to get those animals, in those cages and things like that. So you're right, that's a very sad situation to see animals chained up like that. Now, Karima, that is a very serious situation. What are some of the solutions you think we can share with the audience on how we can better understand animal cruelty and do better as people?
Well, like putting yourself inside like the animals' shoes. Like if you were inside of a cage or you were chained up for animals' amusement, like the animals come up to you, like touch you, poke you, other stuff, which would be really uncomfortable.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. Is walk in their shoes and see how you would feel. I'm sure that nobody wants to be chained up and in cages, right? And there's an organization called the ASPCA, which stands for the American. Let's see, I think it's the American Society. The American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And everybody listening out there, we just hope that you will consider donating or finding out more about this organization. It's called the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA. For more information, or if you want to send a donation, or just find out more about that organization, is 1-800-628-0028. And now we're going to go over to your sister, Anaya Thomas. Hi, Anaya. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Now, you picked a very important topic on bullying. Why did you pick that topic?
I picked that topic because we have all gotten bullying inside our life, and it happens constantly to me. And I kind of like feel terrible after it, and I don't want people to feel the same way as I do.
Yeah, bullying is a very serious topic. I know last year we had the media arts program as well, and that was a subject that the youth brought up as well, that bullying is a very serious situation as well. And some people who are bullied, that carries with them even as adults. So what are some of the signs of bullying? If you've been bullied, how do you act, or how's...
I do know one of them because I act that way a lot after when I'm getting bullied. I did some research, and it says that one of the effects and main effects of bullying is that you become withdrawn, or you're not talking, and you're spending more time alone.
Okay, yeah. Now, if you've been bullied, what should you do? If you know you've been bullied, should you tell someone, or what do you should do?
So bullies feel empowered to bully another person. So if the bully feels like conquering the group, walk away. After these tactics and the bully doesn't stop, maybe it's time to ask for help, or like getting a parent or a teacher if you're at school.
That's right. Yes. Well, thank you so much. Again, we heard from Karima and we heard from Anaya Thomas. We're going to go to a selection right now, and then we're going to come back and hear from Lysandra Roberts. We'll be right back.
80 killed this beat.
To the WHPR Summer Media Arts Program. I'm Kim McDade. Most of the time you can see me on Classic Gospel, seen and heard every Sunday on WHPR 88.1 FM. Also online at FM881WHPR.com. And we just like to thank you for tuning in today. We also want to say thank you to WHPR, Mr. R.J. Watkins, Mr. Henry Tyler, Miss Maxine Willis, Miss Renee stepping out on faith, and also Marquise. Thank you guys so much for being instructors during the summer program. And we want to say thank you to your parents of Anaya and also Karima, and the grandmother of Lysandra Roberts, who have brought their kids to participate in the Summer Media Arts Program. So we've had an exciting summer. Earlier today we asked the students what are some of the topics that concern them. And one of the things Karima mentioned is animal cruelty, and also Anaya mentioned about bullying. And now we're going to go to Lysandra Roberts. Hi, Lysandra. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Now, you've picked a very important topic. What you want to share with us?
My topic was littering, and I picked littering because I feel like it is a problem to our environment because it affects us as humans and animals. And littering can also affect our water, like our like the ocean and rivers. And
Yeah. Well, Lysandra, have you seen littering yourself? Have you seen the effects of littering just in your city, or when you're riding in your car or walking down the street?
Yes, when I am driving, I saw someone throw an empty bag of potato chips out the window, and it blew in the wind, and it but it went towards another person's window shield, and it could have caused an accident. It didn't, but if there was a potato chip in my face, then I probably would swerve to like get it off, and that would probably cause an accident.
Yes, that could cause an accident. As I heard you say you were driving. You sure you're old enough to drive yet?
No, I said
or riding in the car?
If.
Oh, okay, if you were driving. Okay, I misunderstood. Well, again, you tuned in, everybody, to the WHPR Summer Media Arts Program. I have Lysandra Roberts, I have Anaya Thomas and Karima Thomas. They are the students who have participated this summer. And we just also, again, like to thank Art Ops and the Community Regranting Program for giving us a partial grant to do this great program. Once again, this is our second year. And we hope to have a regular program just designed just for the youth of Highland Park. So stay tuned for information about that. Now, Lysandra, you mentioned about littering. What are some of the effects that littering can have on the environment?
It can pollute the air.
Mm-hmm.
It can actually affect us. Like, it could take away our oxygen.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what we need to breathe, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, girls, we thank you so much for sharing your topics with us. I'm just going to switch gears a little bit. Are you guys ready for going back to school?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. For me, I kind of like my middle school, but it will be different teachers, and I may not be in a class with my friends, but you never know.
Oh, okay. What are you looking forward to the most, Karima?
Well, probably seeing my friends. I'm probably not going to talk to new people because I don't really like to talk to people.
Oh.
But I'm really mad because I used to like my middle school, but now UPSM ruined it, ruined the title, ruined everything.
Aw.
We're not even allowed to have our phones.
Oh, well.
It's just so irritating. I
Yeah,
just hate
but-
that school so much.
Oh, maybe you'll have a better year. And then, we didn't have phones. These phones kind of take away sometimes from the communication, face-to-face communication with people. I know that's hard to do sometimes, but sometimes we have to put our phones down and talk to people. Lysandra, are you looking forward to your going back to school?
Yes. I have new teachers, new people coming to my school, and I also want to see my old friends.
Okay. All right. Now, ladies, well, about the program, you guys have a good time during the summer program?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the things that you learned about broadcasting since you've been here?
Not to have dead air.
Not have dead air.
The stages of, I think, production.
Mm-hmm.
There were 3 stages. There was pre-production, production, and post-production.
Very good. Very good. And Lysandra, I know you had said that you, at first you wanted to be in broadcasting, and then you kind of had an interest in cooking.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite dish?
Lasagna.
Oh, my. Well, maybe you can get us to cook something for us before the end of the program or before next week. Okay. Well, ladies, we thank you so much for being a part. I'm not sure what my time is like. Okay, that's okay. We are here with the students from the WHPR Summer Media Arts Program, and we really want to thank your parents for bringing you out. Mr. Jamal Thomas and Angela Thomas, who are the parents of Karima and Anaya Thomas. And we want to thank your grandmother, Lysandra Odell Roberts, for bringing you out. And again, we want to thank Art Ops and the Community Regranting Program and the Herb Family Foundation, and of course WHPR for giving us this great opportunity to bring the students of Highland Park into the studio to learn about broadcasting. And this has been a passion project for me because when I was a senior in Highland Park High School, we actually ran WHPR 88.1. It was owned by the Highland Park School District. So I was actually a part, as a student, a part of 88.1 back in the day. And so in 1993, when the school district could no longer continue the program, Mr. R.J. Watkins purchased the license for 88.1. So it's been a passion of mine to bring that experience back to Highland Park so that the students of Highland Park could be exposed to broadcast industry. So again, I hope you guys learned some things this summer, and we thank you so much for being a part. We're going to close out the show today with a little bit of music, and we want to say see you guys next week. Everybody wave.
Bye.
Bye.
Why are you bullying me specifically?
You're hurting people's feelings. That's not the right thing to do.
Try saying something nice for a change.
If you're being bullied, it's important to let someone know.
Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Bullying is not the key to success.
killed this beat.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV, Detroit Live.
Hi, this is LaWanda. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on WHPR TV Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern.
WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.